G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to the budget bike build Virago 250. This is part 10. Now I've got to let you know that this is Wednesday night and I'm only starting it, so this is all I got to do. I've recently become a grandfather. Bloody hot days. It was 39 degrees today. It's going to be 30 to 39 tomorrow, and I don't know what it was, 38 the day before that. And I've run out of bloody room, and I bought a box sandblaster thing and just shit everywhere, so I had to clean up if you watched Man Cave Tuesday, you know what I'm talking about. Started cleaning up the back bloody shed. So there's been heaps going on. But here we go. Let's get into it. What I'm going to do first is drill out this, what do you call it, VIN plate or whatever you want to call it. We're going to drill that out, get that off so it's going to expose to be able to fix all that rust up in there. Going to take off those front pegs and most probably the controls, and then we'll see where we go from there. Before we get into that, just quickly I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, all this was just covered with stuff that was out around there from a back shed, so I just had shit everywhere. But last week I said I was going to have all these chrome things and that all bloody sandblasted and all these things polished up, and hey presto, none of it's been done. Oh, look at those sexy wheels down there. This is that sandblaster that I've bought. It's not put together, but I plonked it there and it's like, oh my god, now I don't have any room there, and shit was everywhere here. So I'm going to be removing a lot of this stuff out of here to go into the back shed. I'm going to get some most probably workbenches or shelves. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff's going to be just so I can have a whole heap of room when I'm working on bloody bikes like this. All right, let's get into it. Rightio guys, so we've got these two rivets here that we've got to drill out. Rightio, so oh, there you go. As easy as that. Beautiful. These things should be able to pop them through, or not. Rightio, let's see if we can pop them through. Get out, you buggers. Rightio, to get a smaller drill, just so, because I didn't want to drill the existing hole any bigger. Should pop that through now. There we go. This bottom one. Beautiful. Rightio, so job one done, so that means that now I'll be able to get right in and fix all this up really good. And then once it's done, I can then just put that back on and then just re-rivet it straight back on. Beautiful. Righto, down here and get these off. Rightio guys, so what's the first thing that we've got to do? Wilson, do you know it? Exactly, WD-40. Rightio guys, let's get this good stuff on there. Oh yeah, get it in there. WD-40's cheap. A little bit on the other side. Alright, so a lot. Alright, let's see how these come off. If these come off nice. Not too bad. Beautiful actually. If I don't have to get the hammer out, that's a good thing. Nice and simple. Rightio, so the other side. Look at that. And so that So that, all that gear control and shit comes off as well. Beauty. Rightio, so we've got the pegs there, all the, oh no, hang on, oh no, there is. All the nuts and washers, that gear stuff, so that's all got to be cleaned up. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to shine them up or whether I'm going to blacken them. We'll just see what happens. Now, something I've got to bloody say, I keep saying about chroming things. Obviously, there's just a difference between chrome and polishing something. When I'm saying I'm going to chrome it, I mean I'm going to polish it so it looks like chrome. Rightio, guys. So this control here, which is the obviously the rear brake, now that just slips off here. I presume I would undo that there for the wire. But I think underneath there I've got to disconnect some stuff. So I'm getting to the point now where I've got to say to myself, how much more do I want to take off? You know, I've got to buggerize around getting it off, and then I've got to buggerize getting it all back on. So I'm going to leave this just sitting here for the moment. I can work with that when it comes to painting the engine, and obviously if there's any framework that needs to be done down here. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that like that for the moment. It may come off, but it may not. Rightio, guys, I reckon we're doing bloody good tonight. So I reckon the next thing we've got to do is take off this exhaust, or have a shot at taking it off. So I'm going to jack this up, and then yeah, try and get this off. I think that's going to be pretty much the last of what I need to take off, apart from a few little bits and pieces that will be taken off to be shined up and all that kind of stuff. But I think that should be pretty much it. The rest of this is going to be just shining, painting and all that kind of stuff, and then putting it all back together. Getting a little excited. All right, let's get it up. Beautiful. Rightio, so I've had a quick look around this, and I think this is how we're going to take it off. So we've got 2 bolts up here, which is going to be all this front part of the pipe coming around down to here. I've got this bolt here, which holds this part on, which I believe, is partly connected there. Up here, we've got a couple of bolts here. This is, so on this, the way that the Virago pipe system works, because it's confusing. People say it's got a fake exhaust, but you have exhaust coming out of both of these pipes, so clearly they're not fake. Well, not one of them's not fake. The fake part is basically from here all the way up to there. So just that part of the pipe is fake. So this pipe here goes all the way around and it all fully works. But the way that the exhaust comes out of this cylinder, so that front cylinder comes out, down, and around that bottom one. But this rear cylinder, it has a pipe, and if I come around to the back, you'll see if I point, can you see my finger? Yep. So that there is a pipe that runs down, and then comes down, get it like this, sorry guys, comes down, comes around like this, does this whole bloody wiggle waggle, and then comes into this, like, so it's like a little bloody car muffler, and then that then comes into the bottom pipe. And I believe that there is a pipe that joins the 2 pipes together. So, hang on. So, as you guys know, I'm not a bloody mechanic, but I've heard that apparently if you have separate pipes running off individual cylinder heads, it doesn't run as good, or I don't know, you need sensors for each individual one. But if you have them somewhere along the line join up together, the bike will want to run better, or it's a cheap way because you only have to have one sensor, blah blah blah, something like that. Like I said, educational guessing. All right, let's see if we can get it off. Rightio guys, let's see how hard this is going to be. These are normally a hard bolt to get, and I don't want to pull this bloody frame off the stand. Oh, wow, that was easy. Of course, I've done the WD-40 all the way around it. Oh, look at that. That was easy as well. Wow. Bugger me. Look at that. Rightio guys, we'll grab these two here. Lovely. Cool, so that's now loose. Alright, have this back bolt. Oh, I love how nice and easy they are. Cool. Now I've still got one more bolt I think at the back, but I just want to give this a bit of a tap because that's not moving at all. There we go. Cool. Beautiful, that's now loose, so we'll go and get this bottom thing, and I'm hoping I can just pull this whole thing out. Okay, so I think the only thing left holding this thing on is this bolt here. So if I take that off, that means all this bottom pipe here can come away. This whole, oh, where are you? Wiggly bit, which then leads up there to that back cylinder. All this wiggly bit will stay here, and the rest of it's just going to come away, including all this big muffler bits and pieces. Rightio guys, I think I've got this. Oh Jesus, nearly got taken out by the broom. I don't know if you can see, you can't see that, can you? But anyway, it doesn't matter. What have we got? Lefty, loosey, tidy, lefty, I don't know, whatever, just, there you go. Got it straight off the bat. So this is just, basically like a hose clamp. We'll call it an exhaust clamp, a pipe clamp. Well, I think that's got to be loose. Yeah, that's loose as. So, how do we make that come out? Because that is now loose. Oh, let's make sure it's fully loose. We might get some more bloody WD-40. Alright guys, so not 100% sure what I'm doing here, but banging something's always a good thing. Oh, bloody hell guys. Working up a sweat now. Alright, so just been mucking around, giving it a bit of a whack. I've got some gotcha straps here to hold this swing bloody thing out of the way. So this bit here is the only thing holding this on. Everything else is loose except for that there. So I've just got to keep wiggling and wiggling until I get it off. I think I might be touching just ever so slightly on the jack here. So I move the bike over, but it gets a bit precarious, so yeah. Oh. Oh, guys, I think we're going. We're coming. Oh, look at that. Oh. Come on. Oh, get her out of there. Oh, bloody brilliant. Whew. Oh, righty. So there we go, guys. So that is, look at that crazy bloody contraption. Holy. Actually looks like bloody extractors of an old 186 Holden engine. So there you go. That's, I reckon, basically just about all the big stuff that needs to come off that bike. So it'll be interesting to see if I can get this all chromed up good enough. I mean, obviously there's going to be some shitty bits, and obviously that's on the bottom. There's some real bad shit there. It's mainly the stuff that you see. So these may end up getting blacked out, wrapped up, who knows, you've already heard me say that. Cool. Rightio guys, so I'm gonna call that quits there. So next week, because oh man, I'm bloody sweating crazy. Yeah, the problem obviously my daughter having her daughter being, you know, that's throwing things out of the place, but because I do Man Cave Tuesday and I'm doing this every week, so it's a real bloody juggle. And then of course getting all this organised, but I'm pretty sweet now that I should get that all organised out there, and then I can just go hammer and tongs into doing all this cleaning stuff, which will be pretty bloody good. Because what is it? It's February 7th, I think. So I've still got all of February and all of March to get this completed. Because the last, like with the Patreon, from the Patreon point of it, the last, because March is paid on the 1st of April. So the 1st of April, the last of the Patreon bloody reward. The Patreon money thing goes through, and then I'm hoping that this will be all done, even done, and that we do a little trip on this to make sure it all works and it all runs and nothing's going to fall off and nothing's going to be dangerous on it. Obviously I've got to get registration and roadworthy and registration, the whole kit and caboodle, and then it's all done, and then we run that, then we go to the guys on Patreon, the crew, and start off with the $10 guys and say who wants to pay the $500 for it. If we have one guy that says it and he's the only one, he gets it for $500. If there's more than one, then we go into the random bloody selection. You know, someone will win, whoever. I've already explained all this, but I know there's a lot of guys that are new and haven't actually seen the first part, so you can tell by comments and stuff like that. Cool. All right, I'm rambling now, so I've got nothing else to say, but keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.